and I have a very difficult job where I have to listen and take instructions from all 5 of you. And I have done the best I can to do what each and every one of you have asked me to do. I take instructions from the attorney. Every step I take, I call the attorney. I have so many emails from the attorney and so many conversations. I talk to him daily on what I do and what I don't do. My job description specifically states I work independently. I have the authority to do certain things. It specifically states that I have the authority to submit applications for grants. And I wouldn't need authority or approval to do that. However, I would never want to do something without getting input from you guys, which I've always tried to do. And as a result of me trying to do what each and every one of you have, I have certain people that have become very angry with me and very hostile, and I feel intimidated and harassed me. However, I've gone to those individuals one-on-one. Jason and Berlon, you both know I've gone to both of you individually and said, hey, even after the last meeting, how can we work this out? How can we get along? How can we make this work out? It is in my desire for us to all work this out. This thing going on is the last thing I ever wanted. In fact, I've talked to the attorney multiple times to say, hey, I don't want to bring this to a public forum. I don't think it belongs in a public forum. But it wasn't getting resolved. And because it wasn't getting resolved, it started impacting me physically and emotionally. And I've struggled with it, and I've not been able to sleep at night because of it. And it's because people can't get along with one another, and they're taking it out on me. And I don't think because you can't get along with you, or you can't get along, that it should come out, and I should be attacked personally, because I have not done anything wrong. I've not done anything illegal. I've not done anything without the direction of my mayor when you were mayor, and you were mayor, not one thing. But yet, every time you guys disagree, I get personally attacked. And it's difficult, and it needs to stop. And I won't read my statement, and it will end tonight, but that hostile behavior has to end. When I send an informational email out that doesn't even require a response, I'm getting hateful emails back from council members. I don't need that. I don't need that personally. I need to be able to get along with every one of you. And all of you, that I'm here to serve you. And if I'm getting attacked on a daily basis, how the heck am I going to serve you when I can't even do my job by sending out a simple email or sending a text to say, hey, what direction do you want to go? What would you like for me to do? Because every day I ask all 5 of you, what do you want me to do? And I do the best I can with what you ask me. But if you 5 don't agree, I'm sorry, but I can't make you agree. I can't make you be nice to one another, but I am not going to be your scapegoat anymore because you don't agree with what the other one says. And every email I will have the attorney sign off, and please don't ask me to do anything unless you send me an email and forward it to the attorney, because I'm not going down because you guys are angry with one another. It's not fair to me.
Do you all want to read your statement?
So wait a minute, I don't get to discuss this?
Well, you are.
No, I should be able to rebut this.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, here's my whole thing, and we've discussed this at the beginning of this meeting, was in the February 18th meeting, we were discussing Pine Lane, Terracing Road. We did not discuss paving that road. We did not discuss going for a Scott grant. But on the agenda, there was the clerk goes for a Scott grant. You said that we discussed it at the end of the meeting and we adjourned. I took it as it was dead because it didn't come up. It's going to be tabled like everything else. Well, now the timeline comes up. 3 weeks later, I asked for the minutes, and I get minutes.
I just put an olive branch at me. You've already started.
No, ma'am, listen.
That's what I say. Now you understand what I deal with.
Exactly. He's allowed to respond to you, ma'am.
I do understand that.
Hold on. Go ahead, River. You want?
This is a procedural. I don't need the money. This is a procedural issue that has always been done the same exact way by the city council in the decade that I've been here, and all of us have been on this in the same thing. We always vote on Scott grants. It always goes through it. We have voted Pine Lane Terrace and Drive down 5 times to pave that road because it doesn't have sewer and water, but it was going to get a Scott grant. And what would have happened when the Scott grant come in is y'all would have said, well, we got the grant for it, we need to go ahead and pay it. Problem is that we're using grant money and then we're going to turn around and destroy it when we go to sewer the road or we go to drain it. So what is the point of going down there and paving this road and going after a Scott grant when we're not even, we didn't legally do it? And I don't understand why this has even gotten this way. So the reason that Ms. Miller, hold on a minute. The reason that Ms. Miller got spoke to the way that she got spoke to that day was because for 3 weeks she told me that we had discussed this in a meeting. When she showed me the minutes, there was nothing in there about a Scott grant application or a discussion. So I got upset. The next day, I apologized to Ms. Miller. And I sent her an email. And then I apologized and I said, listen, we've been going at Pine Lane Terrace and Drive for 10 years. Can we please get the engineering data, how much money we have for paving the roads, what the engineer told you to do on how to fix the retention pond, and ask Curtis to please go out and see about what we have to do to fix the retention pond. 4 days later, or 3 days later, then I get this harassment lawsuit. I have been in the town hall a total of 8 times since the budget. That is not harassment. The only time that Ms. Miller has ever been spoke to me in a manner that is any wrong as far as dressing down was when something was wrong and it was not looked at and done correctly. And that's all this is. This is a fact that it should have never even got to this point.
Okay.
And it wouldn't have got to this point if we had done this Scott grant correctly.
And you're right, it shouldn't have got to this point, but you're speaking of the stop grant, which in her job description, it does say.
But Ms. Roberts,
Wait,
precedent
no,
says
let
that
me
we
finish.
have never got a
Let me
Scott
finish
grant.
now. Let me
Sure,
finish.
please.
I'll let you finish.
Please.
There's never been a place in there where we voted on Wilson Avenue either.
Yes, there is.
No, Jason called City Hall and Shirley to look into the stop grant. This was after that last
We
meeting.
discussed Wilson Avenue back in
Oh, we-
September of 2019
Oh,
about
we
paving it.
discussed it plenty of
We
times,
voted
but
to get it the
was-
next Scott grant on that road.
But we never decided that we would go do that, because the last time, even when Mr. Green was on as the mayor, that was one that was discussing, Wilson Avenue, but we decided to go with the one going to the car, because we voted Wilson down. But my thing is, if you got, and she talked to the engineer, Jason, and he said, well, yeah, you can apply for both these grants, and he said, it's gonna be at least 10 years before you get sewage on that road. He said, probably gonna be longer than that, but it's gonna be at least 10 years. So go ahead and apply for these grants. You may not get approved for either one, but apply for them. And he said, in 10 years, you're gonna need that road redone anyway.
So why
at
didn't we
least
just,
you'll have-
why wasn't this discussion that the engineer had with you in a public meeting with us?
No, we haven't had a meeting this minute. That's why she called each one of us, because the deadline was gonna be that Friday. That's why she texted everybody to say,
And you know-
you want, which one is your number one, which one is your number two. And all we had to do was answer, because Jason had called, and they said, put
Listen,
Wilson on there.
we
And it
had
was discussed in
no-
the meeting that we was gonna.
We had no discussion on Pine Lane
And
Drive
we had no
Terrace.
discussion on Wilson.
Yes,
And
ma'am,
my
we
thing
did.
is, there is no customers that live on Wilson Avenue. So I understand your point why you want to get paid, but there's no customers there. There's taxpaying customers over on Pine Lane, Pine Terrace, that pays, they got water bills and pays taxes. So my thing is, if we can get 2 grants, why not get 2 grants? And I told Shirley, yeah, go ahead and after that meeting, I said, go ahead and ask Jason what to do. See if we can get an application in for both. Is it applicable for us to do both? And he said yes. So I said, go ahead and have them do it. Get with the council members and see which one they want for number 1 and number 2. And that's when she texted everybody and said, which one is your number 1? Which one is your number 2? So 3 said Wilson Avenue, number 1.
See, this is the whole entire problem, and why you always have me in trouble is because procedures and the things that we follow by, we don't follow those. We do whatever we want to do, and the problem that you're not having here is that we're responsible for every decision that every one of us makes, even if we make a no vote.
You're right.
Now, to have a text sent out, which is a very unsecure form of method to vote for a city council, and to email, those are ludicrous ways of doing that. And I don't understand any of what has gone down over the course of this whole entire time.
We didn't have a meeting.
But wait a minute, the coronavirus thing happened on the 25th of March, not the 19th of March. So we had plenty of time to discuss this before this ever happened.
But we
The
didn't have a
other
meeting.
portion of this is also,
We didn't have a meeting.
well, I understand that. Mr. Ross.
And we never voted.
But you were never given executive.
Yeah, we-
See,
Mr. Hunt.
the thing about here, you said it's, what the word you use, ludicrous?
Ludicrous.
Yeah, you said that, but that's how we got this meeting here, by text message and email. Am
I
I right?
understand that, but
So what's the difference? Then the one thing I'm gonna say,
the sunshine law, Mr. Eric.
I know that, when we had to text or email, then we wouldn't know we were having a meeting. So what I'm saying here, even so, and what you said, brother, even if this here wasn't discussed in a meeting, was it wrong? Well, a lot of stuff happened before my time. But what I'm saying is, it still don't give nobody, Robert, myself, B, Jason, yourself, it don't give us no reason to go and crawl on these here women about something like that. I mean, why get all upset about,
I just don't, because we're all responsible for everybody's actions, and an illegal action is an illegal action.
I understand that, but you still have
You don't understand, or you wouldn't be justifying this.
I'm not justifying.
You are justifying
You
it.
justify yourself.
No, I'm not. I was wrong. I apologize.
Well, you wrong.
I completely
That's what
apologize.
I'm saying. You
And I
wrong.
asked her if we could work together.
Well, anyway, like I said, it's a pattern, man. So, you know,
What is it, a pattern that we can't seem to do
it's a
things
pattern,
correctly?
it's a pattern with you, how you act.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you folks. My wife has been on me tremendously to give up this position and to give up this town and just not worry about this anymore. And you know something, the people elected me, and in 18 months, when my section runs down, I will resign and I won't run again. But I'm gonna stay here because the people elected me. And you know what, they elected me because I do exactly what I do. I pay attention and I hold people accountable, Mr. Evans.
Yeah.
And we don't do that.
If you quit now, it won't be the first time you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit before.
Yes, sir, that was for opportunity.
I mean, so.
That was for opportunity.
So it ain't nothing new. I mean, when you can't have your way, so you leave. If you come back, you kind of go, see, you got to realize there's power on this country. No man is an island. No man stands alone. So therefore, this decision of 5 people to govern this in a city, not just you. So therefore, just like Ms. Shirley said a while ago, you know, she got 4 more people that have to do beside you, but it seems like it's just like the road department, the road. That's my department. But you took it on.
I did not take the roads over.
When Jason was trying to build the fire station out here where he was, you completely for a few meetings, you just turned everything upside down.
That's because we didn't want to change the ISO rating for the people that live towards Williston.
That was you. That was your doing. Because what I'm saying, if things can't go your way, you get up here and
Mr. Evans, the ISO rating determines what everybody pays for the fire insurance when the fire department is moved 5 miles away from their home. Moving that fire department a mile down the street takes the ISO rating and jumps it up from a 6 to about a 9 for all those people. So their fire insurance just went up $100 a month.
But he said it wasn't going to change.
No, he said he was going to check on that. He was going to have a second firehouse so that the ISO